All right, what up, YouTube? Shout out to everybody showing love to the channel. Shout out to the old and new subscribers and viewers, man. I can't do it without you guys, man. I always say it, but I can't. I really do mean it. First video of the year. I know I'm kind of late. Better late than never. I've just been trying to get my life together and trying to get things settled in, and which I'm gonna share with you guys in this video. Back in September, I made a video about getting fired from my YouTube channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I got fired. I'm like, damn, y'all gonna fire me for that? I'm not even gonna get a warning? You really that mad? I got bills. I got rent. I was like, I had all those thoughts going through my mind when I got fired, right? But at the same time, I was like, I'm not gonna be out of work for that long. I'm somebody who, I have a work ethic. I don't refuse to work. I'm not that type of person. I've been working since I was 16. I could get a job. I could keep a job. But I was still mad. About a week went by, and in that week, I'm applying to jobs. I'm on Indeed every day. I'm trying to see what's out there. Just applying, whatever. See a job posted on Indeed. I applied for it. Great position, great company, great pay, great benefits, great everything. Like, perfect job for me. I applied for it. About a day or two goes by, and I get a phone call. Hey, Nicholas, do you want to come in for a interview? I said, yes, absolutely. The sooner the better. Whatever time you need me, I'll be there. We set it up. I show up to the interview. Interview's like a 15, 20 minutes. Very good guy that I spoke with. And when I left, I felt comfortable. I felt like that went way too easy. You know, that was a very smooth interview. Like, damn. I was like, damn. Days later, I get notified about setting up a second interview. And the second interview was going to be done through Zoom. Day of, do the interview, blah, 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 whatever. I feel like for the most part, it went pretty well. You know, I think Zoom interviews, they get kind of awkward, and if the connection could get messed up, it could be. But I was like, man, I think that I did pretty good on that job interview. Week later, I get a phone call. Hey, Nicholas, we decided to go with somebody else for the position. We have openings in other departments if you are interested, but unfortunately for the job you wanted to go out for, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the call back. I appreciate it. Yeah, whatever. I was upset. I'm not gonna lie. I was kind of upset, but I did appreciate the fact that they called me and they offered me another way to get into the company, because, employers' jobs, they'll set you up with 1, 2, 3 interviews. They'll walk you around the place. They'll show you the schedule and break down the payroll and tell you about this employee, why you fired him before, and blah, 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 this and that. Hey, start on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, and then you'll never hear from them. Like, they'll just sell you dreams and shit like that. You'll never hear from them. So I did appreciate the fact that they called me and said, like, yeah, we're not going to pick you. Okay, at least I know. Go on with my life. I keep applying to jobs. End of September. September is done. Now we're in October. Still applying. I think in October, I even applied for unemployment. That shit was never even coming through. That shit was just processing and pending every week. I was claiming and claiming. Nothing. I'm like, damn, these people, how? I actually need it. There's people out here scamming and trying to get, I actually need to work and get the money. They can't even get the shit. So I'm like, this is ridiculous now. But now it's like, okay, now a couple of weeks went by, a couple of months. Now I'm at the end of October without working. So now I'm like, like, this is getting kind of drastic. Trying to keep up with my bills and rent and trying to figure things out. And it was a lot of stress, bro. It was just a lot that was just going on the past 4 or 5 months or so. A lot. We're in November, still not working. I'm applying every day. I'm still trying to see what's out there. Nothing. I'm starting to get in my feelings now because the holidays are coming. Thanksgiving's coming. I'm in Florida. My family's in New Jersey. I didn't get to see him. I didn't get to have her food. And that bothered me. So between all of that, between the holidays and Thanksgiving and being unemployed, trying to figure out how I'm going to get my money for the day and shit like that, like, it was just a lot. Now we go to December. Still not working. Still not applying. So I am applying, but I'm still not getting nothing back. Now I got Christmas coming. Now I got New Year's coming. Now it's like, fuck, like, here come the holidays again. I'm stressed the fuck out. I'm trying to get money together. I can't see my family. I'm stressed, like a bunch of BS down here. It was like, bro, like, it got to the point where I'm applying to jobs back in Jersey. Like, I'm setting things up in Jersey where it's like, I'm talking to old employers, people that I know that got connections where it's like, bro, like, I'm about to book a flight and take my ass home, and can I start work like as soon as I land? Because I can't keep living like this out here. Like Florida has been beating me the fuck up. You know, like, I'm stressed out. I don't know anybody out here. I don't got nobody really out here. It was like, I need to just get the fuck out of here because I don't know where I'm going to, like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, truthfully, it was just kind of got to that point where I'm like, I just got to get back to what I know, at least some type of comfort zone. I know we always say, get out your comfort zone, this and that, but I stayed out my comfort zone for so long, and the past couple of months, it just felt like you gotta go find something that makes you feel good inside, and it makes you feel like, because it was it was crazy. It was crazy. About a week in December, on Indeed, and I see the job that I applied for and interviewed for back in September, the job was posted up. For a split second, I'm thinking like, man, they should have hired me in the first place. Now look at them, they need somebody. You know, you get that little ego, you get that chip on your shoulder, shit like that, but sometimes you got to put that shit to the side and remember, motherfucker, you got bills, okay? You got bills. You are not bigger than the company. Yeah, I'm sure you're a great employee. I'm sure you're a great worker, I'm sure, but you are not bigger than the company. And that goes for any big company, any small company, any police department. Don't ever think that your ego, or how you arrest all these people, you know that they won't get rid of your ass because you're replaceable. Everywhere you work at, if you work under another person, you're going to be replaceable. That company, that business, that department was there before you. You're going to put your 10, 20 years in, and that department's still going to be there right after you. So don't ever get it fucked up. Don't ever think that you're going to be... It's good to know your worth as a person, and you do work somewhere and you feel disrespected or whatever, and you feel like, all right, look, I'm not dealing with this. But to just turn down certain, or think that, like, it can't be me, it won't happen to me, they're not going to get... I promise. I promise. It can happen to you. So I see the job, I put the application in. Now we're right back in like the same process as we were back in September. Day or two goes by. Hey, Nicholas, you want to come in for an interview? Yes, absolutely. The earlier the better. I'll be there whenever time you need me. I'll be there. So the day before we got off the phone, I had told him, I was like, yeah, you know, I had an interview with you guys back in September. And he said, who interviewed you? I said, you did, sir. And we both kind of laughed about it, got off the phone. All right, see you then, whatever. Day of the interview, it went a little longer than my first interview in September, which I thought was a good sign. And the same way I felt after the first interview, I felt like this after the second one. I was like, that went very well. Like, I'm confident, like, I'm going to get the job. I'm not going to put everything into it, but that went very well. And I'm not going to fuck this up. I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm not nothing. This is for me. This is for me. I'm earning this. I'm putting the work in. It's funny because while I was in that first interview, the lady who gave me the second interview, the Zoom interview back in September, she ended up walking past. And the guy that I was with, he tried to bring her hand like, hey, you remember Nicholas? Do you want to set up a second interview with him? And she looked at me and looked at him and she said, why do I got to talk to him again? I don't need to interview him again. I already spoke to him. He's like, whatever. And I'm just standing there like cool, like, but that's a good sign. So wasn't really telling nobody, wasn't talking about it because people will prey on your downfall. People don't want to see you do good. Especially if you got old co-workers, old classmates and shit like that. When they see you up here and then they've watched you fall and they've watched you kind of build yourself back up, they're not going to be happy for you, bro. They're really not. Some people will be. But people who have been watching you up and down, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Why won't he go away? Why can't we get rid of him? People don't want to see you do good, man, but sucks for them. A few days before Christmas, I get a phone call, I get an email, and I get asked if I want to set up an interview, the third and final interview with like I said, the person up on top. Yes. Absolutely. I think I got the email on the 23rd. So knowing that I was going to be by myself for the Christmas and Christmas Eve and all that, that was my Christmas gift. Knowing that I had that interview, it was probably on like that following Monday next week. Knowing I had that interview was all I cared about. I didn't care. I didn't give a fuck about no Christmas. I didn't care about no, like, I was stressed out with a lot of shit during that time. But that really was like fuck all that shit. That shit does not matter. Whatever you're mad about, whatever you're stressed out about, whoever got you upset, whatever, does not matter. What matters is that motherfucking interview you got coming up. You better make sure you're prepared. You better make sure you're ready for that. That's all I cared about. That was my Christmas gift. So day of the interview, here we go, Monday. Short interview, like 5-10 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. I think it went very well. And I'm still thinking like, well, if all these people see me already, they've met me, we've talked, I gotta have the job. But I still wasn't like guaranteed on it. I still wasn't talking about it. But I was still like, all right, like we here. Like we about to get this. A couple of days go by. Oh, excuse me. So after the interview on that Monday, I get told like, oh, I'm gonna get a phone call like the end of the week on like a Thursday or something like that. Just to kind of let me know what was going on. But the next step was, so Tuesday goes by, Wednesday goes by, Thursday goes by. I'm checking my phone. I'm waiting for a phone call. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Like nothing? Like that's crazy. I don't know if it was Friday morning or what, but it had to be. Yeah, it was either Thursday or Friday morning. But I'm just scrolling on my emails. I wake up, I'm in bed, I'm on my email just looking, and then I see a name that I never really recognized. I open it, and it was an offer letter. It was an offer letter from the company. It's pretty much, congratulations, Nicholas. You know, if you are interested in the job, just sign this document, send it back to us, and then, you know, we'll get back to you from there. So I signed that motherfucking contract. I said the contract. I signed the paperwork. I sent the paperwork off, and I didn't have any plans for New Year's. You know, I didn't really have nothing. Like, that was my gift. The offer letter was my gift, bro. Like, that shit really made me feel like I'm going to go into this year in the right direction with the right mindset, and this is working out so perfectly for me. So perfectly. So the weekend goes by, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, whatever comes and goes. Monday. Now we're in Monday next week, like January 2nd, something like that. I'm doing Instacart. I just dropped off somebody's food or somebody's groceries. I'm driving around. It's like 2-3 in the afternoon. I'm on Broward Boulevard. I get a phone call from the company. Hey, Nicholas, did you sign those offer letters that we sent you, right? I said, yeah, I sent them last week. I'm just waiting for you guys to send them back to me. He said, oh, okay, cool. Well, I just want to let you know that, you know, we're probably going to bring you on board, and we'll probably have you start next week. And, you know, congratulations and blah, 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 this and that. I said, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I can't wait to start. I can't wait to meet you guys. And got off the phone. Bro, I got off the phone and ugly cried for like a good 10-15 minutes straight in my car. Mind you, again, it's broad day. I have no tents on my car. It's broad day. I'm on Broward Boulevard, stop and go traffic. So I'm looking to the left, there's a car right there. I'm looking to the right, there's a car. But I'm bald. I'm like, bro, I'm crying because I was so happy. Like Will Smith, Pursuit of Happiness type crying. Like, people looking at me from their car probably thinking like, either his girl just broke up with him, somebody died, or he just lost a bet. Cause he's in there. Bro, I really couldn't even focus. I was truly so happy. And I started a week later. I'm like a week and a half in the job already. I wanted to make this video after my first day. I wanted to make the video like after he called me. After he said like, yeah, it's official, blah, 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 this and that. But I was like, nah, fuck that. I was like, I'm still not going to wait until I go in there, until I get a uniform, until I clock in. Because, you know, anything can happen, bro. I didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't want them to be like last minute, like, oh, yeah, unfortunately, Nick, blah, 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 you know. So I kept it low. I kept it to myself. You know, after that first shift, I wanted to come on here and make a video and talk to you guys and explain what I just told you guys. But it was like, man, just focus. Just do what you got to do. But it was a great feeling, man. It was a great feeling. I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that decision, with that job, where I'm headed in my life. I feel like I kind of feel like things are just slowly coming together, man. And it takes time, bro. No, it takes time. Like, all this shit that I went through was 5-6 years ago, and I'm still trying to figure things out and understand things better, bro. But I know shit gets hard. I know life gets hard. I know it could be draining. I know it could be like nothing is working, nothing is getting better. What do I need to do? What do I gotta do? Because it's not making sense, bro. And the past 4 or 5 months, they were challenging, man. They were extremely challenging, because I wasn't coming on here telling you guys like, yeah, I'm not working, I haven't gotten a job. Like, I haven't been working. You know, I was just doing what I gotta do. I was just trying legally. Let's not get nothing fucked up, okay? Legally. But it was a lot, bro. It was a lot. And the message to anybody, yo, stay in your shit. Whatever struggles you got going on, you know, I always say, nothing lasts forever. Nothing good and nothing bad. That's just the truth about the situations, man. And you just really got to believe in it. And I know you can have days, weeks, months, years of believing like it's never going to get better. Like, this shit is not going. Why would it get better? What the fuck needs to happen that, like, I'm stressed out right now, I'm struggling now, I'm fucked up now? When is it going to get better? Bro, you just got to wait. You just got to wait and go through it. If you have people to help you, if you have to ask for help, ask for help. Make sure you give back what you get. Always. If people are helping you, if people are supporting you, please keep that in mind. Like, you owe them. Don't ever get it fucked up. I owe people. I know I do. You gotta go through the shit, bro. You gotta go through it too. It's gonna change you. It's gonna change your character. It's gonna change your mindset. It's gonna change just... You never want to get back to that feeling. You don't want to get back to a feeling where it's like you're stressing about your bills. You're stressing about rent. You're stressing about trying to find a job. You know, if you're alive, if you're healthy, you should be kind of happy. But, you know, we all got to get better. We all got to learn, bro. But just stay in your shit. Whatever issues you got going on, your job, a relationship, school, like whatever, bro. You just get through it. But don't be an idiot to it. You know what I mean? Like, if you have an opportunity to separate yourself from a situation, do it. If you have to move, move. If your partner is stressing you the fuck out and you come home and you're miserable, nothing gets done, you're depressed, you may need to go spend some time alone. You may need to break up with that person and then go spend time with other people. You see how I'm not condoning no cheating. I'm not saying no cheating. Break up with that person and then go do what you got to do. But you got to put yourself first, man. You got to put yourself first, bet on yourself, be your #1 fan, bro. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. You guys have been watching this channel for I don't know how long. I've been up, I've been down, I've been up, I've been down. A lot of my channels, I've been down, pretty much. I've been kind of just trying to figure things out and try to just give you guys my past advice and talk to you about shit. But, you know, I think it's time for us to really take control of our lives and do what we're supposed to do and enjoy life. So if you're with New Reason, if you're with the channel, if you're with me, man, you guys know You can DM me. You can comment. I really do try my best to reach out or to kind of respond to everybody. But I'm here with you guys, man. I'm here with you guys to the end. I appreciate the love. Show love to the channel. Because I promise you, man. I promise you. This year, whoo, it's going to be good. Catch you guys on the next one. Y'all be good. Y'all stay safe. Catch you on the next one. I think I already said that. Oh, well. Peace.